And sometimes after it is done, wow, this is super complete.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening!
Until the last part where we pushed our user to make the purchase. I now have access to the calendar.
No way!
In today's video, we are going to learn how we can use Claude 3.5 Sonnet for marketing purposes, specifically for email marketing campaigns. So I have been thinking about this for a couple of days, and the main difference that Claude 3.5 Sonnet has with other AI models out there is artifacts. Besides that, it is much smarter, but I was thinking how we can benefit from this for marketing purposes and how we can use it, for example, in email marketing campaigns. So I came up with a great way, and the result was so amazing that I'm sure after this, anytime that you want to create email marketing campaigns, you are going to do it this way. So, or at least you're going to use Claude 3.5 to create the basis, right? So here I have created a blog post for you specifically for this video, and I have put down all the prompts that you are going to use and all the result that we got here. So anytime that you want to review it, or if you want to use prompts along the way, you can just come here, copy paste the prompt, change it for your own case and for your own scenario, and use it in your business. Okay, so I will put the link to this blog post down in the description of this video, so you can go there and open this page. So let's begin. The first thing that we have to do is to create an email marketing campaign flow, okay? Meaning that right now we are talking about a sequence of emails, right? We are not talking about just one email. We are talking about, for example, you are going to launch a product, or it is, for example, on a specific date like Black Friday or New Year, and you want to do some marketing campaigns for email marketing. You want to do it from a couple of weeks ahead, and each day, or maybe some dates during the month, you want to send a specific email to your email list and create a system for it. So as I mentioned, the first step is to create the email marketing flow. So here I have put down for you a prompt structure where you can change it based on your own needs. So the first step is to provide some information to Claude 3.5. So here I have written down that I want to create an email marketing campaign flow for a new product that we are going to launch. So here I'm going to mention the product name. Okay, what is our product and what is it, the product name, the product description, and then campaign start date, product publish date, and campaign end date. Now, if, for example, it is not a product published, okay, you can remove this date based on your own needs. You can change this prompt, okay? And finally, here we have campaign description, where we can add all the information about our campaign and what exactly we need from Claude to do. So here is my sample. Let's say I'm going to publish a new digital marketing course, and this is the name for it. This is the description for it. That's, for example, how many hours it is and on what topic we are going to talk about in this course. And then this is the publish date. Let's say it is 5 of August 2024, and the product publish date is 20 of August, and the campaign date that will end is 23 of August, okay? And then here I added some description about our campaign. So I'm just going to copy and paste this, right, into the cloud. Now, till this part, almost other AI models can do the same. Okay, for example, if you go on ChatGPT and paste the same thing, ChatGPT will be able to create more or less the same thing. Of course, not inside the artifact because it doesn't have the artifact, but here on the left side. And let me remind you that you have to turn on the artifact. And to do so, it's very simple. All you have to do is to come here, click on your account, and click on Feature Preview, and turn on the artifacts. Okay, so here, Claude created a flow for us, a structure for these email sequences, right? So this is campaign overview, the purpose that we have. And this is the beginning date from August 5th, right? And here it didn't write the whole emails, but it wrote down the subject of the email and the structure of the content inside it. Now, this is the part that we have to build the structure. And if you don't like any part of this flow, you can change it. For example, on 20th of August, we are going to publish our product, right? And after that, it is talking about success stories. Okay, maybe I don't like it. And on 22 of August, it is talking about frequently asked questions. I don't like it. And then the last chance. Okay, so if I want to make some changes, I have to do it right now. So I'm going to come back here. And here I also added another prompt that, for example, for the last couple of days, especially after the product launch, I don't want to talk about surveys or frequently asked questions. I just want to push my subscribers to make the purchase, okay? Create urgency, scarcity, stuff like that, okay? So I asked Claude to make some changes on this email marketing campaign flow. So it will redo the flow, and let's wait for it to get complete. And let's have a look at the last part, the last couple of days, and see if we like it, okay? So this is here, August 5th, okay? And then we have early bird reminder, okay? So we have a discount, come and purchase this product. And then we have exclusive bonus, another push for our subscribers, and then finally the last chance, okay? So we are going to boost our sales at the beginning of our product launch. So I'm happy with this flow, okay? And when you get to this point that you are happy, we can go to the next step. Now, from here, we're going to get to the good part and have fun with Claude 3.5 Sonnet Artifact. So we are going to come here to email marketing campaign diagram. So here I wrote some explanation, and I also add the prompt that I suggested here. So I'm just going to copy the prompt here and paste it. Now here I'm asking Claude to create a very deep and complete diagram for this flow and consider every case scenario. Now, the important thing in email marketing campaigns, especially in sequences, is that you have to also consider what will happen if the user do not open your email, if the user opens your email but don't click on your, for example, call to action button or didn't get engaged with your email. You have to consider all of these cases, right? So you can prepare the whole structure of your email marketing. And when you launch this email marketing campaign, based on different things that users will do, they will receive different kind of emails, okay? Or maybe the dates would be different, right? So right now, as you can see, it is creating a very complete diagram. And sometimes after it is done, wow, this is super complete. It's even more complete than the other version that I did myself. So here I have put down the result of what I got in the trial run. So this was the trial run that I went through. And this one is way more complete. So let me close this. And let's have a look. So we can zoom in here. So we have here we start the campaign and we send the first email. Now two things will happen. Either the user open it, and the other option is that they didn't even open it. So we will put a reminder and send the email again. And if they opened it, it will go here. If it didn't work, it will go to the other way, okay? So it have written all case scenarios that, for example, if the user clicked on it, if the user didn't click on it, send this one, add, for example, this specific tag to this user, or add the user to this specific list, all right? And it looks super complicated, right? But it's super complete as well. Now, if you don't like If you don't like the diagram or the structure, you can change it. You can ask Claude to make it simpler or to make it easier to understand. So here I have written another prompt. For the diagram, I want you to make the tags look different, maybe different color or shape or icon. So I'm going to copy this prompt and I'm going to paste it here. So as you can see right now, everything is very similar to each other. The actions are similar, the emails are similar, the tags are similar. Everything is, they just look similar to each other. Now, to make it easier to understand, we can make some changes to the design and the style. So right now, Claude is writing the codes for the same diagram, but with a better look, more understandable, I can say. So always remember that at any point, if you don't like the result that you're receiving, you can try again. You can just, when this process is done, at the bottom of it, there is a retry option that you can do it again. So now it's over. As you can see here, if I don't like this result, I can retry. And when you click on retry, Claude try to approach this problem from another angle, try to do it another way. So let's look at it again. And here we have the start campaign. The emails they will look like this, okay? And here we have the tracking option. Now, there's one thing missing here that in the other version we didn't have this issue. So, for example, right now I don't understand what is this. Is it email? Is it a tag? Is it a list? For example, here we have social media ad one. What is this? Okay, so I'm gonna write down so I had written down that at the beginning of this diagram, okay, add a part that helped me understand, okay, that helped me understand all the elements that we have inside this diagram. So I'm going to submit this again and wait for the response. So let's wait for a couple of seconds for Claude to complete this task. All right, the diagram is now complete. So if we zoom in here at the beginning, it created an explanation of each of these elements. So these dark yellow, I can say more to orange, is our emails. These are SMSs. These are social media ad. Wow, this is way more complete than the first version that I created. These are actions. These are decisions, list, and a start and end point. So, for example, we come here, we send the first email, then we need to make a decision. Okay, so the from here we will either, if the user decided to click, we'll go here to add to engage list. This is a list, as you can see. And if not, it will go to another list which opened the email but didn't engage with it. So we are going to add the user to the warm list, right? And again, we go from here to the second email, and then if not opened, we will send a reminder and keep going like this. And here we have social media ads. Here we have some SMS ads, right? So it's way more complete than the version that I created. Now, sometimes when Claude complete the process, you will not see anything here. All you need to do is to either come here, click on this, and it will open it. Let me close it. It will open it, okay? Right now, as you can see, it is a little bit heavy and takes some time. As this way you can fix it. Also, when you close it and you click on this chat controls, on the right side, you will see all the files that Claude created for you. So we have a flow here, right? And we also have our diagram. Now I'm very happy with this diagram, okay? Now what I want to do is to create a calendar. For example, maybe I'm not alone. I'm working with a couple of other colleagues of mine. We have a team maybe, and I want to share all this process on a calendar where everyone can, for example, see at which date we have to do what and what is the structure of our emails there. So I'm going to come back to our blog post, and on the step 3, okay, I made some explanations, and here is the prompt that I added. So I'm just going to copy this prompt, and here I explain create a calendar and add the structure of our each emails that we are going to write for each date. Okay. Again, I'm repeating myself. Now, if you don't like what you have right now, for example, you may not want to have SMS marketing here. You may not want to have social media ads here. You can ask Claude to remove those steps, okay? I don't want to do SMS marketing, remove it, okay? Make it simpler, make it this way, make it that way, okay? So make those changes until you're happy. So I'm gonna paste the next prompt here and press enter. All right, so it is creating the calendar. I'm just gonna wait for it to get complete. All right, so the calendar is complete and it's more or less not bad, okay, but it is functional. So I'm going to click, for example, on 5th of August, and when I click on it, under it, the structure will appear. So this is our email title, and this is the structure that we need to follow. So for example, I'm the person that have to prepare the content of each email, okay? You, as the team leader or team manager, have created this calendar and send it to me. By clicking on publish, you can share it with others. So if I click on publish and come here and paste the URL, I now have access to the calendar, okay? And this calendar goes all the way to every month that exists. So for example, I am responsible for writing the content of the email. I'm just going to come here, click on, for example, this date. And here is the title and the structure. And now based on this information, I'm going to either write the email myself or I'm going to ask Claude to help me with it. Okay. So I can click on each of these dates. And as you can see, the content is ready. And in just a couple of minutes, we have created a great structure for email marketing campaign. And as I said, based on your own needs, you can improve it. You can make the changes that you want. So it's the result that I got here in this video was a little bit different from the result that I had before. For example, for the first part, it was similar for the flow. And then for the diagram, I got this result. Okay. As I said, it was a bit simpler. Okay, so the campaign starts, first email, then a reminder, then we come here and keep going the same way. And the font, it's much better. The color of the text in here is much better. So you can make all these changes the way that you want it to be, okay? Until the last part where we pushed our user to make the purchase, okay? And let's go for the calendar. Now the calendar that I made before looked a bit better, but it was the same, right? So it looks pretty much the same. So this way you can use Claude 3.5 Sonnet. You can create 3 files that can help you with the process of producing email marketing campaign. Okay, so here if I close this and click on this chat control, here I have all the files. Either I can download them at the bottom here, or I can copy the content, or I can publish it, okay? And easily, without doing anything difficult, I can publish this result with my colleague, and we all can move faster to the goal that we are seeking, right? So that was all I wanted to share with you today on how to use Claude 3.5 Sonnet for email marketing purposes. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell, because as I'm going forward, I will share a lot of videos and a lot of strategies that you can use for marketing, for programming, and self-development, AI, stuff like that. Okay, so I don't want you to miss them. So don't forget to like and subscribe, And if you have any question, write it down in the comments. I respond to all the questions there. And soon, probably on the next video, I'm gonna use Claude 3.5 Sonnet to create a very amazing app for my website. For example, maybe for marketing or for productivity. I think I will go with productivity. I have a great idea in my mind. So don't forget to follow us, and I will see you soon on the next video.